A woman supervisor accidentally drops some money on the floor while supervising. A greedy boy quickly takes advantage of the opportunity, skillfully picks up the money, and hides it. A little later, a glass falls and shatters. As soon as it breaks, all the candidates get worried. The supervisor says, "Why are you all staring at me? Pick up the glass pieces and throw them in the dustbin." One arrogant candidate says, "What nonsense is this?" Then he gets up to collect the glass pieces. At the same time, the supervisor cleverly throws more money into the dustbin. She says to him, "I'll collect the glass pieces. You go and bring me the dustbin." When the boy looks inside the dustbin, he finds a lot of money in it. His greed awakens again. He quietly takes the money and hides it, then hands the dustbin back to the supervisor. In reality, all 4 candidates were there for a job test, and the supervisor was actually testing their honesty to see who was greedy and who was trustworthy. A little while later, one girl asks for an extra sheet. The supervisor tells her, "Come here and take it." As soon as the greedy girl opens the sheet, she finds money inside. She quickly hides it and walks back to her seat. The supervisor then says, "I'm going to throw the glass pieces outside. If anyone tries to cheat, I'll cancel their paper." The moment she leaves, the 3 greedy candidates start copying from one another. But one honest girl stays seated and tells them not to cheat. She herself does not cheat and continues solving her paper with honesty and hard work. Some time passes, and the supervisor returns. She announces, "Your time is over. Whoever is done may submit their paper one by one." They all submit their papers and leave. The supervisor then turns to the honest girl and asks, "Haven't you completed your paper yet?" The honest girl replies, "Ma'am, just a little is left. Please give me a little extra time." The supervisor walks over and looks at her paper. She says, "You haven't completed it yet? The other 3 have already solved and submitted theirs." The girl politely replies, "Ma'am, when you left, those 3 cheated and completed their papers. But I solved mine honestly, which is why it took me a little longer." Hearing this, the supervisor says, "I'll deal with them. You continue your paper." While saying this, she deliberately drops money on the floor again and walks away. The honest girl picks up the money, puts it in her bag, and continues writing her paper. After a while, the supervisor returns for the final selection. She says, "This paper was just a formality. The company's real purpose was to test your honesty, and all 3 of you failed." Hearing this, the 3 candidates feel ashamed and start looking at one another. The supervisor continues, "Return the money right now and leave, otherwise I'll call the police." One by one, they return all the stolen money. In the end, the supervisor throws them out of the hall. She then turns to the honest girl and says, "Please have a seat," because after finishing her paper, the girl had returned the money to the supervisor. Finally, due to her honesty, the supervisor selects her for the job. Please like and subscribe to the channel.